What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, back again for episode number 37 of our Pokemon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on Candace, the Snow Point City Gym Leader, and she actually put in a decent little fight against us. She had a little bit of fighting spirit in her, and some things went down, so you should definitely go check that episode out if you missed it, because there will be a few spoilers ahead if you didn't see all of that. So if you don't want it spoiled, go check out the last episode. But today we're going to be going to Lake Aquity because Matt told us we needed to beat Candace and get access to use Rock Climb. So now that we've done that, we should be able to go and help him out, see what's going on. But before we do all that, if you're excited for today's episode, if you are enjoying this series so far, be sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you already know that your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's go ahead and do a team recap, because some things have changed since the end of the last episode. So first off, we've got Juvia R. Cedra, level 42. Starter you guys voted for, rocking the Scope Lens with a Modest Nature, Poison Point, and Surf Twister, Focus Energy, and Hydro Pump. Next up, we've got Zerg R. Drapion, level 41 with a Rash Nature. It's rocking Black Sludge. It's got Sniper, rocking out with Bug Bite, Poison Fang, Strength, and Leaf Blade. Next up, we got Harley, our Grumpig, level 41 with an Atom in Nature, rocking Own Tempo, holding the Twisted Spoon to power up Psybeam and send Headbutt, also rocking Confuse Ray and Calm Mind. Next up is Swagapee, or Togekiss, level 40, rocking a Lonely Nature with Leftovers. It's got Serene Grace with Fly, Extreme Speed, Aura Sphere, and Air Slash. Next up is Zanzibar, Donphan, level 41 with a Naive Nature, holding that Quick Claw, because it's not the fastest thing in the world. It's got Sturdy, so it's not getting sugar-coated, and it's rocking Takedown, Roll Out, Leaf Blade, and Assurance. And last but not least, the newest addition to the team, we've got Numb, our Hitmontop's, level 33, rocking a Jolly Nature, holding the experience share to get caught up with the rest of the team. And it's got Technician, so it's boosting the power of those weaker moves, rocking Triple Kick, Rapid Spin, Counter, and Feint. So hopefully we get some decent moves on him. I'm not sure what his level up set looks like, but maybe we can throw some TMs or something on him. I'm not exactly sure of all that, but we do need to teach Rock Climb to a Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. So let me take a quick look and see if we even have it. I'm not. Surely we do. We do have Rock Climb. All right. Yeah, I believe we got this from got this on the previous route. So it looks like Zerg is the only thing that can actually learn this move, which is kind of wild. But I guess I'll teach it to him. 90-85. It's not great. I mean, I guess I can get rid of Bug Bite. I really hate to, because Bug Bite is pretty decent. I suppose I could get rid of Leaf Blade, because we do have Leaf Blade on a few other Pokemon at this point. Or at least on Donphan. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Bug Bite because it isn't Stab anymore. It's not Stab anymore. And to be honest, we kind of need Leaf Blade, because we don't switch. We can't just switch Donphan in on a Grass type. Or a Water type, I should say. Can I actually get up from here, maybe? There's an item here, so I want to go this way anyway. But today I was going to kind of mention a little bit, and today's topic will be a little bit shorter in terms of Sun and Moon stuff. But we've got our first look at the new region and the graphics of Sun and Moon, and I gotta say it's pretty hype. It's pretty exciting, because we did see the new region, which is the Alola region, which is pretty exciting. Like a tropical island style region, which is pretty exciting. A lot of people are saying it's based off Hawaii, which is kind of cool. Hawaii or some other island like area, which is pretty exciting. But Matt's here, and you're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. I don't remember what voice I gave Jupiter. Oh, you finished already? Your Pokemon are bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake and become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ooh, it's so cold here. Let's go back to the Bellstone HQ. Alright, so... Oh, don't I know you? We met in Eterna City. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's why you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Don't come whining about poor Pokemon and other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Bellstone. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, so she's out. And Matt's here, and he looks kind of sad. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. The Pokemon called Uxie, it's suffering. You're gonna get tougher. It's not about winning or losing. That's not good enough. I have to be stronger. It's not enough to just want to be the most powerful trainer ever. It takes honest effort and a determined heart. Alright, so Matt's gone. He's kind of traumatized for whatever reason. But anyway, we can get a new encounter here at Lake Aquity. And we're also going to be talking a little bit. And we get a Porygon too. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it is a poison type, but or a normal type, not a poison type. What? But I think I can actually switch Numb in on this thing. Hopefully it doesn't have Psybeam though. That could be a problem. And he goes for Psybeam. Alright, we ate that up pretty well. We get confused. Alright, that's perfect. But yeah, anyway, back to talking about the Alola region a little bit. It's pretty exciting because it's a very different different style than what we've had before in any region, which is pretty crazy. And also, we got to see like the graphics of the world, and it's really amazing how much, even though it's basically running off the same engine and everything as Pokemon X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but just honestly the amount of quality that they've actually added to the game is really kind of cool to see, because now our overworld sprite, rather than being kind of a chibi miniature version of our actual character, we can actually see the entire character in the overworld, which is kind of wild. I hope this Zen Headbutt doesn't kill. You don't have a Violite, so that might do more damage than I wanted. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. So we're going to throw a Pokeball at this thing and hopefully get it up, which is pretty exciting. But one of the things that people were saying about the game is that because we did get to see a kind of an overview, a map of what the overworld's going to kind of look like, and a lot of people are saying that the map looks pretty small, which I have to agree with. Although I don't think it's done necessarily to the scale that the game's going to be in. It does look like a much smaller area. It's only this one island, and this Porygon just does not want to get into the Pokeball, which is kind of annoying. But I think that the map that we got to see of the island is probably more like when you're soaring in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and you can kind of see the whole region, but it's not exactly to scale with what it is. And I think that's probably kind of how the map of the Alola region was, but it still does seem pretty small. It doesn't look like it's got that many cities or towns. So a lot of people are speculating that there's probably going to be some more islands, and I think that that's a very likely thing. But we're going to name Porygon 2 here, and we're going to name you, what are we going to call you? We're going to call you... I'm going to call... I don't know what I want to call you. Let's call you... I'm going to name it... Let's see how many spots I have. We're going to call you Windows 10. Windows 10. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, I definitely could see there being multiple islands and being kind of like a chain of islands for the region, and I think that would actually be a pretty cool thing if that's how they decided to do that. But kind of going back for a second and mentioning something on the graphics and how they've just improved. The overworld just looks beautiful from what we've seen so far, but it actually kind of blew my mind. And I know this is a stupid detail to get caught up on, but the fact that, am I just rolling up? There it is. I went past it. One of the things that, at least in my opinion, that just was really, really cool was the fact that when it showed the character running on the routes, the paths were actually like round. They were curved, which has never happened. Even in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, all of the paths have pretty much been, they've been linear, you know, that's how every route has been. But to actually see the as the character was running and the route was curved, it was just really cool, because it looks like maybe we're not stuck on that whole, just, you know, although X and Y and ORAS did allow you to run, you know, diagonally, this one looks like it, like, you know, the paths are actually curved, so maybe we're actually going to have a little bit more freedom in the way that we move in the game, which will be pretty interesting. It'll be a little bit more like how Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD were, which is pretty cool. But here's a fun question for you guys. What type of gym leader do you hope? What type of gym leader do you hope they most? Let me rephrase that. What type of what? I don't know how I'm trying to say this. What gym leader type would you most like to see in Sun and Moon? There we go. I Englished that time. Personally, I think it would be pretty cool to actually see a dark type gym, seeing as we've never had one before. What is with these legendaries? A Regigigas? Hello? That's why they wouldn't let us go into the Snow Point Temple, is because Regigigas was out here taking a swim. Jeez. That's kind of wild. What if that had been our first encounter? That would have been crazy. But another thing that I'm kind of wondering about in terms of the Alola region is, are we going to actually be able to go back to Kalos? Because like I said, the region does seem pretty small. It doesn't seem like there's a lot to it. And unless there's several more islands, I think there could really be a good possibility of us actually being able to go back to Kalos. Now, I don't have, like, I wouldn't call this a theory or anything, because I don't really have any sound proof. I just think it's something that would be really cool. And I mean, to me, X and Y were kind of like a rebirth of the series, and we're almost like a Neo Red and Blue or something like that. And so I think it would be really cool if Sun and Moon are meant to be more like sequels to X and Y, like Gold and Silver were sequels to Red and Blue, and maybe we get to go back and visit that region in the post game, because there's still a lot in Kalos that we haven't touched on. So I think it would be really, really cool if we're actually able to do that. But it's one of those things that I guess really only time can tell what that's going to be, and I'm excited to see how all of that unfolds. But now we got to go to the Bellstone. I don't remember if I have to go to the warehouse first or what. No, we have to go to the actual HQ. All right, so I'm gonna jump on my bike. Maybe if I can jump on it without jumping back off. And I guess I could go ahead and scoop up this item while I'm here, just in case it's a dragon scale. You know what I mean? Man, I really want a dragon scale. It's a splash plate though, which we could use on. We could actually use on Juvia if we wanted. Just not gonna have quite the effect that a dragon scale would. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Obviously, there's some reason they don't want us to be here. We just have to figure out how to get in. I already talked to you. A special key is needed. Did I miss out on something? Special key is needed to get in. I don't know. Hello? Hey, it's you! Oh,
Hey, it's you! I bet you don't remember, but I sure remember you. Because of you, they took my Clefairy away. My partner called it quits and went back to his old country. Why? I know nothing. I don't know anything about any storage key.
ah, okay. So he just bounced, and here's Looker. Aha! You leave this to me. The storage key for entering the Team Galactic hideout I have right here. A frontal assault, it is not possible, but we can enter their hideout. Well, will you enter the hideout? You have your reasons, yes? Very well. Inside the Team Galactic warehouse. We will meet there. Prepare the best you can. I shall join you shortly. Alright, so we do have to go to the warehouse. I thought so. We just had to talk to that guy first. So let's head back to the warehouse, which is where we were, like, just a little bit ago. So I guess now we should be able to use the key here. Ah, hello. I have kept you waiting. I will use the storage key I've obtained from the Team Galactic. Kerchunk? Yes, it opened. I will go on ahead, my friend. Do not expose yourself to danger. Alright, so he's rushing in. He is storming the place. We got a power weight, another power weight. We got those things galore. If only they were dragon scales, right? We would be in business. So I don't really remember a whole lot about this hideout, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, you don't want to talk. Can I get through? I probably have to get another key, right? Special key is needed. So let's head back over here. Actually, technically, we didn't get the key to begin with. Looker just used it on the door, so.
Well, what have we here? A Trina who's lost their way.
All right, so let's battle. Let's battle these guys, and they're pretty insignificant, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna surf this Bastodon. He's gonna live. What are you? Are you even a Pokemon? All right, so let's boogie through. I don't really care much for battling all these Galactic grunts. We got a berry juice. Nice and Gen 2 item, man. Nice and Gen 2 item. All right, so this dude, a very useful item if you're playing Little Cup. Playing Little Cup battles. And you got this Ghastly. I'm honestly just going to surf you away. Munchlax. I kind of want to get Numb in here. I don't know if he can really handle this too well, but yeah, you took way too much damage. Let me get you out. Let's go out to I'll go to Zanzibar. Let's see what Zanzibar can do. You can Leaf Blade. That did decent damage, actually. And then I'm going to try rolling you out if I can hit you. Alright, nice. So we are pushing through, and I keep looking down to check my time and make sure that we don't go over on time. Because last episode of Obsidian that I recorded, man, I went way over on time because the forests in that game just seem like they take forever, which is kind of wild. So Shellos is here. Do you have a Water Absorb? I'm banking on you not having Water Absorb. Oh, you're helping me out, are you? Can you hold this Hydro Pump? No, you cannot. Alright, and now we have Warp Panel. So this is where things will start getting a little bit more confusing, probably. We got TM89 Swords Dance. If we can teach that to Numb, that would actually be pretty good. That'd actually be really helpful. especially with that that whole technician boost thing, and be pretty solid, I think. So I don't really have a decent way of handling you. I guess I can go out to Zanzibar. I really don't want to just switch into him though. Let's just go for a Surf. I mean, Juvia, who hasn't seemed to get a whole lot of time. Charmeleon. Sorry, Charlie, I have to do it. I have to do it. Get that Charmeleon out of here. Vulpix. Is this Fire the team right now? Spitfire the team? Although Staravia is not really spitting fire. I'm gonna go to this one. Oh, hello. This guy. Hey now, our HQ is a state-of-the-art facility. A snot-nosed kid like you ought to keep your dirty hands to yourself. Dirty hands? Washed my hands just before I started recording. Thank you very much. I mean, I took a shower, so it's kind of like washing your hands and every other part of your body. So let's go out to this is a job for Zerg for sure. Are you gonna hold this leaf blade while you're using your X items? Macargo. I'm going out to Zanzi here. Zanzi's gonna let you catch this rollout. He got a boost from the ancient power. Oh man. 2 episodes in a row people are getting those ancient power boosts. It's kind of frightening actually. We found a metronome. That's actually, I was just thinking earlier, a metronome might be actually a useful item for us to get. See, now I'm wondering if I'm actually going the right way. We got Team 80 Force Palm. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I want to switch Swagapy up front for a little bit, let it get some action. Because you guys haven't even got to see it on screen any at this point. So we found the Galactic key. All right, nice. So this is the door from earlier. Nice. So we got a shortcut back to the Pokemon Center if we need it. Let's talk to him. Okay, to get to Master Cyrus's speech. Where was it now? At the Galactic Bellstone building. Not much I'm sure of. Go in through the door beside the reception counter. I think it was. Oh, so yeah, we found the key that we need. But I'm gonna head up here and because I feel like there's probably an item in that spot that I didn't go before. Hopefully. Probably because I see a Pokeball over there, so this guy doesn't want to battle. Hopefully, great. This guy is going to want to battle though. And that's fine. That's fine, because I will take him out really quick with this Aura Sphere. I've actually really liking Swagapy on the team right now. He can actually do some decent work with Air Slash and Aura Sphere. It's pretty rad. I know I wasn't super excited about getting it at the time, but it was just more or less because it was another fire flying type, or normal flying type, and we'd already just had so many of those that it was kind of like, it's kind of disappointing, but it's pretty solid. Still, you know, even though it's not fairy typing, it's still a pretty solid Pokemon for us to have on the team. So we got Team 18 Blizzard. We're rocking out all kinds of TMs in this place. All kinds of TMs in this place. All right, so now if we can just get back down to the ground floor. And I think with that said, we are going to end off this episode because we are at time. And in the next episode, we're going to be going into the Team Galactic HQ. And I guess we're going to go hear a speech from Cyrus, it sounds like. That's what's going on. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and head back to the Pokemon Center now. But for now, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So, with all of that said, have yourselves a good day. Stay cool, and we will catch you in the next episode of Pokemon Platinum.